Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go, this is Valley News Live at noon.
We start with breaking news just now coming into the newsroom. The Minnesota Department of Health is reporting a record number of COVID-19 related deaths in a single day. Today's total death rate reaches 101. That's the highest we have reported so far. This brings the overall death rates to 3,476 since the arrival of the disease in the state nearly 9 months ago. Now, we always keep you updated with COVID-19 numbers by heading to our VNL News app or by taking a look at the bottom of your screen in the beginning of every newscast. Now, one man is recovering and another man is now in jail following a stabbing on Thanksgiving Day. Now, police got a call about a disturbance on the north side of Grand Forks around 7:30 last night, where witnesses told them someone had been stabbed. Officers couldn't find a victim at that location, but about 10 minutes later, got a call from the hospital's ER about a patient with multiple stab wounds. Now, police connected the two incidences and later arrested 45-year-old Eldray Lane for aggravated assault. Investigators are asking anyone with information about the stabbing to contact them. Police say the victim has serious but non-life-threatening injuries. One teen is recovering and another is in a detention facility after a stabbing in Crookston this morning. Now, authorities say it happened around 5:30 when the Crookston Police Department was dispatched for a report of a stabbing. Upon arrival, officers found a 16-year-old juvenile male with stab wounds all over his body. Officers quickly learned the suspect was a 14-year-old boy and both teens knew one another. The 14-year-old boy was arrested and taken to the Red River Valley Juvenile Detention Facility in Crookston. The 16-year-old boy was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. Now, many people are still out there Black Friday shopping, and I know I was definitely feeling the temperature this morning when I was out there. Well, let's check in with forecaster Summer Snellbach.
Good afternoon. On this Friday, it was definitely a chilly start. Some places across the Northern Valley even had those wind chills in the single digits. Thankfully, some cloud cover for some kept them a little bit warmer. Here is our tower cam time lapse from our home of Economy Skycam network in Devil's Lake. A few passing clouds and possibly even a few flurries within those clouds as they passed through. On satellite and radar, you can see that little blue spot up towards Devil's Lake, Langdon, and across the Northern Valley. But as it has been progressing north of Grand Forks, I don't think much of that is actually reaching the ground. Maybe just a couple flurries floating in the air. Temperatures are warming up quickly over the last half an hour or so. Still chilly across northwestern Minnesota with those temperatures in the 20s. Right now, 31 in Grand Forks, 32 in Fargo, 34 in Valley City, and already 42 degrees in Jamestown. We do have a bit of a breeze, though, out of the southwest that's helping to bring in a little bit of that warmer air. For the rest of our afternoon, I do expect temperatures to boost into the upper 30s for many of us, if not near 40 degrees like we're already seeing in the Jamestown area. And coming up in just a few minutes, I'll let you know what we can expect for high temperatures in the next couple of hours and an even better forecast for tomorrow.
The heat is definitely needed, especially after being outside of GameStop all morning and they had blankets all over their body to show you how cold it was.
Cold start.
It definitely was. Can't wait to hear how it warms up. Thanks again, Summer. Well, the Minnesota State Troopers say drugs are a suspected factor in a two-car crash that also involved a pedestrian. They say a Bryn Mawr man had pulled over on Highway 10 near Motley around 5 last night and was outside of his car working on the exhaust system when he and his car were hit by an SUV. Now, troopers say the other driver drove from the westbound to eastbound lanes before rear-ending the other car, then hit the man. Both drivers were taken to the hospital, but police say neither have critical injuries. A North Dakota woman is being treated for serious injuries after crashing her pickup into a ditch. The Highway Patrol says the victim lost control on the vehicle on Highway 41 near Welton Wednesday night. She drove into a ditch and hit an approach before vaulting into the air and rolling. Sanford Health's Board of Trustees has filled the job left open by Kelby Krakenhoff's sudden departure. Bill Gasson has been seen with Sanford since 2012 and said he's up for the challenge of leading, especially during this pandemic. He says his focus will include making sure staff has enough PPE and they feel supported. Black Friday is shifting online even more this year as the pandemic keeps many shoppers home and big box stores change their strategies. Naomi Ruckham gives us a look at how the holiday shopping season will look different starting today.
The countdown to Christmas is on. Black Friday remains the unofficial kickoff to the holiday shopping season. And while some shoppers can't resist the traditional post-Thanksgiving stakeout, experts predict much of that shopping will go virtual.
One of the things we're seeing this season is, due to the pandemic, a lot of people are shifting their shopping online for the first time.
Despite the financial woes brought on by an international pandemic, the National Retail Federation is expecting total holiday sales to increase between 3.6 and 5.2%. Online shopping giants like Amazon are seeing their biggest season yet, and all those deals will last longer this year.
What's different about this Black Friday is not only that more and more people are going to be shopping online, but we're going to see a merging of Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
So which deals are best sought on Black Friday?
Black Friday is going to be your best day to get deals on categories like TVs and appliances. But if you're in the market for toys or computers, you'll want to wait till the weekend following Thanksgiving.
If you are venturing out for Black Friday, expect lines, not only because diehard shoppers still love the tradition, but also due to capacity limits under the pandemic.
We did a Black Friday before, how there's lots of people. This was the only store that was doing in person, like waiting in line.
With the pandemic, everything is different, right? We're just trying to navigate our way through it.
With shoppers eager to spend on family members they haven't seen in months, deal hunters will want a head start.
The good news is that the deals are going to last all weekend long. The bad news is that items might not last all weekend long.
Proof that even in a pandemic, holiday shopping carries on. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Ahead of Christmas, experts predict you'll find the deepest discounts on electronics. And if you're patient enough to wait until after the holiday, you'll find the best deals on tools and home improvement items. Now, the Black Friday shopping bonanza is in full swing, and if you're in the market for a new TV, here are some tips to keep in mind. Now, this tops our look at consumer news. Full HD, Ultra HD, and 4K. Most modern televisions these days are 4K capable, but according to Consumer Reports, you should pay more attention to the TV's nits. That's how bright the overall display is. You want at least 600 nits of peak brightness. It matters if the TV is going in a room with a lot of natural light. Pay attention to how many HDMI ports the set has. Gathering safely has been a heavily discussed topic this year, especially during the holiday season. Now, one West Fargo family found a creative way to celebrate Thanksgiving with their grandmother. Setting up an ice fishing house directly outside of her nursing home window. The ice house was decked out with heaters and a table with games that the grandchildren could play while they visited. Their guest of honor was thrilled to have the chance to celebrate with everyone.
I'm just so appreciative of my daughters setting this up and having the whole family involved in all this. It's so nice.
The family says that the facility was extremely helpful with setting this unique Thanksgiving up, even giving them a key to get in and out of the yard. Well, Valley News Live is teaming up with, again, the Great Plains Food Bank for another virtual food drive. It'll help families in need around the FM area. Now, every $50 donation provides 150 meals to those who need it the most. To find out more, download our free VNL News app, look for the virtual food drive, and click to donate. Well, coming up at noon, experts have some tips on ways you can keep your sanity over this holiday season. And Black Friday shopping a little chilly on the chilly side. Weather next with forecaster Summer Snellbach.